Ho, ho, ho. Are you sitting by the fireplace, children? Or are you hiding under your blanket somewhere between sleep and dreams? Then listen closely. Because the story I'm about to tell you is the most mysterious one I've ever told. I am Santa Claus. And this tale is not for everyone. That morning, the moment I woke up, I felt that something was wrong. The North Pole usually wakes up with the laughter of elves, the songs echoing through the workshops, and the impatient snorts of reindeer. But that day, there was silence. A deep, heavy, unsettling silence. I looked out the window. Snow was falling, but it felt as if time itself had slowed down. The snowflakes seemed frozen in the air. Even Rudolph's nose wasn't glowing. That's when I knew something was terribly wrong. Let me tell you a secret, children. Christmas doesn't begin with presents. It doesn't even begin with my sleigh. Every year, at exactly midnight, a bell rings from the tallest ice tower at the North Pole. It's called the Bell of Time. Without that bell, Christmas cannot begin. And that morning, the bell was gone. When I entered the workshop, all the elves were gathered together. Their faces were pale. "Santa," said Beller, the oldest elf, "the bell is missing." My heart tightened. Because that bell was not just an object, it balanced time, hope, and the dreams of children all around the world. If it wasn't found, the toys would lose their spirit. Children wouldn't wake up on Christmas morning, and worst of all, time itself would stop. As I stepped outside, ready to act, something caught my eye. A mark on the ice. Black, cold, unnatural. It wasn't a reindeer's hoof print, and it wasn't an elf's boot. This mark belonged to something that did not belong to time itself. And then, an old name echoed in my mind. Kroner Kroner. Long ago, he was a shadow that wanted to steal time. Neither child nor adult. Neither past nor future. We had sealed him away years ago, but somehow he had returned. If the bell of time was in his hands, Christmas wouldn't just be delayed, it would be erased. I couldn't go alone. I needed a child. Out of millions of children in the world, one heart answered my call. Her name was Lena. She was awake, watching the snow fall outside her window, wondering why Christmas felt late. I gently tapped on her window. Lena wasn't afraid. Because true courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. The sleigh lifted into the air. But this journey wasn't through the sky, it was through time itself. We passed shadows of the past and uncertain lights of the future. Her eyes widened, but she never asked to turn back. If Christmas disappears, she said, children will lose their hope. That's when I knew I had chosen the right child. We found Kroner in the timeless forest. Trees didn't grow. Leaves never fell. Everything was frozen. Not in ice, but in time. And there he was, holding the bell of time, but the bell was silent. Kroner laughed. "Children are growing up, Santa," he said. "They no longer believe." Lena stepped forward. "No," she said firmly. "I believe." And in that moment, the bell trembled, because the bell only responded to those who truly believed. Lena grabbed the bell and rang it with all her strength. The sound of the bell. The sound spread everywhere, the forest filled with color. Time began to flow again. Kroner faded into the darkness. The bell returned to its place. Christmas returns. The North Pole came back to life. Elves sang. Reindeer jumped with joy. And I gave Lena a very special gift. This, I told her, is an invisible bell. Whenever you feel like losing hope, ring it in your heart. Not the end of the story now. As you listen, I'm preparing my sleigh. Maybe tonight I'll pass by your window too. But never forget, children, Christmas is not just a day. It lives in believing hearts. Ho, ho, ho. Good night.